Try again. Hopefully, that's better.
Oh,
Let me know, please, if that's better. There's Helen. Tell me that's better, Helen.
yeah,
Yeah, we're back in business.
yeah, it's fine.
Beautiful. Thanks. Sorry about the orientation issues. Right. Evening, everyone. Hi, Michelle Wiggett. Thanks, Matthews. I know that's better. Obviously, Sarah Matthews is in. Sorry. So I need to start sending out some picture rounds. So, Helen hoping to do better this time. Copester's back in as well. Evening. Let me start getting some emails off to you then. Tash, send me your email, richard@giftedgab.co.uk. That's the place, that's the thing to do if you want to get the picture round tonight. Email me, richard@giftedgab.co.uk, and I will send it to you. I'll do a reminder of email address a couple of times because we won't start the picture round until the break. So don't worry if you don't have it straight away. I'll get it to you across the course of the first half, all right? But that email address is richard@giftedgab.co.uk. Quiz is going to start at 7:30, so 10 minutes time. So it's that point where you may be feeling brainy, you may have a pen and paper ready, but you don't know what you're drinking. Who's that on WhatsApp with that? Okay, back to what we're drinking tonight, and a special thanks to the chaps at Beer 52 who haven't paid me, well, technically have given me free beer and hopefully might do later on. Tonight we're starting with this little beauty, Tanker Reloaded. India Pale Ale, 5.8, maybe for the second half? No. And if we make it that far, then I'm looking forward to a bit of Cali Pale, which I probably failed again a little bit because that's a 5%er. What happened to pace? And I know last week I bought you the snacks. In fact, these are going to go. Sorry, Ronalduck, you're getting shifted. Quick evening to Ronalduck there. Ronalduck getting shifted because tonight's snack of choice, I don't know when it's going to hum, but it's going to sit pride of place there. Oh, yes. That was an essential purchase when I was out shopping today. Evening, Emma Crook. That means you would like the picture round as well. Helen, hopefully I've sent it to you, but I'll ping you one again, just in case. Remember, richard@giftedgab.co.uk is the way to get hold of the picture round. Ding, ding. Okay, Craig, I'm just going to send that to you now. Also, let me know if I do that thing where I send the email but don't actually put the attachment. Tim Race is back from his dungeon. Evening, Tim, or wherever you're watching tonight. Julie Lewis is back in. That means she would like the picture round. Let's get another email off on the go. And also, if you've got the picture round and you're waiting to find out and you haven't yet told us your team name, then this is how you're going to work out your team name this week. Basically, the first part of your team name is a glamorous or not so glamorous location that you had a virtual call with this week. Could be somewhere in the country, could be just around the corner, could be somewhere on the other side of the world. And add that to your favourite self-isolation snack of the moment. All right. So, for example, mine at the minute is Cornwall Shreddies. But if you'd asked me last week, I was the South Sea Cashews. But we're full out of them now anyway. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to get a few more picture rounds out. AJ, I'll send it to you. Need to send it to the Dunwoodies. Well, AJ, ping me your email address, mate. Let's send it to the Dunwoodies, shall we? There she is. Emma, hi. Alex should have the picture round, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Actually, I've change tact. I'm going to start with the Cali Pale tonight. Apart from your snacks and your drinks, all you need is a pen and paper. Let's see what else we've got here. A couple more of you popping in on the old Facebook page as well. Thanks to loads of people who liked the Quizzing from Home Facebook page. I'm going to put a teaser on there for next week's quiz, probably tomorrow. Because they're going to do another different round next week. Who's that popping up on the WhatsApp? That face has got me on the telly. That makes a change. It's not the other way around. Thanks. Big screen moment. Should have put makeup on. Can I borrow some of yours?
I've got a banana cake.
Is that Emma's email address? Is it? Or is that sorry, I should explain. So Sophie's working from home tonight, so she's literally there. She's the other side of me on the desk with this giant monitor, which is why this side is so dark, because the shadow of it. My lord. So yeah, easiest way to get the picture around is to email me, richard.hurst. No, I'm going to give him my BBC email address then. richard@giftedgab.co.uk. There's a team name from Sarah Matthews. Queensland Boost. Queensland, the last place you did a virtual call with, and Boost, your favourite snack of the minute. Yes, Boost.
All over a Boost.
All over a Boost. Beauty. Adam Law, let's get you a copy of the picture round. No, it's gripping, this first part of it, isn't it? Where we just read people's emails out and send them picture rounds. What I have got also stopped doing is humming one of the answers to the music quiz, the music round that I was putting together earlier. There is the chance to earn bonus points tonight as well, mainly by commenting every time I touch my face, because I'm trying to avoid it and stop it more today. So every time you spot me touching my face like I'm not supposed to, then you can put the word face and that'll get you a bonus point. Good work. Sam, the team name is the location you had a virtual call with, one location you've had a virtual call with over the last week, and then your favourite snack of isolation. So we've just had the Queensland Boosters. Let me know what yours is. I'm just going to reply to a few more emails. Here they come. Tim, Carly and Buzz, the Buzzminator. Now I'm scared. Dino's watching. Adam Law says the team name is the Droitwich McCoys. Love that. Better be salt and vinegar McCoys. There's Cy, evening Cy. Okay, 3 minutes till we try and kick off. Just going to ping off a few more picture rounds. I'll explain the picture round later on, so at the minute the main thing is that you've got it. That email address again, richard@giftedgab.co.uk. South Sea Hobnobs, love that, Carly. That's a team name and a half.
Ooh,
Claims Dime, love that, Tim. Dime bars. AJ, the Guildford Chocolate and Nuts, love that. Evening Ollie Smith, good to see you, fella. Ready for the quiz? Starting in a couple of minutes' time. Get a pen and paper, get a snack, get a drink of your choice. This Cali Pale Ale is really good, actually. Ruth says hi, Sophia. She knew you were here, even though you're the other side of the desk.
Hi, Ruth.
Hi,
Hi,
Ruth.
babe. One of my favourites.
Hi, Geraldine Patterson. Geraldine, you're not far off the quiz starting. All you need is a pen and paper.
Hey,
and
Jude.
some snacks. There you go. Hello. Oh, Tom Ludwig's on. Nice to see Tom Ludwig's here. Always handy because he's helped us out on one of the rounds tonight. I'll tell you more about that in a bit, but that's the special film round. Ollie Smith, evening, Hursty. Yeah, thanks. Good to hear. Thanks. Oh yeah, thanks to everyone who did tune into the BBC at the weekend, to Hereford and Worcester when we did a different quiz. We did a sports quiz that a few people played along with. It was won by Adrian from Bewdley Town. Go on, the Bewdley. but played by the Worcester Wolves wheelchair basketball team. Worcester City FC had a go at it. Who else played that weekend? A load of the Droitwich Spa Vixens and Ravens, and even the Droitwich Spa like Vikings under 9s played. Tom Pingriff team name, Brisbane Giant Strawberries, love that. Ruth, the email is richard@giftedgab.co.uk. Hello Lucy, hello Winnie. The team name is the Quizzy Rascals. You've not got the whole team name thing.
Hey Win!
Yeah, but she's got the team name thing wrong, so, you know. Don't know whether we should be allowed to play.
How's she got that wrong?
Oh, because she's just come up with a funky team name like Quizzy Rascals. Ugh. Team name is the last place you made a virtual call to, added to your favourite self-isolation snack. There you go. Carly says they're drinking squash tonight.
You what? Rock and roll.
I think that needs to change.
Hi Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Love
Right.
you.
Guys, I've sent a few pictures of team names around, but I will send a few more out if you email me, richard@giftedgab.co.uk. Quiz time. Right, here's how it's going to work. If everybody's ready with pen and paper and all that kind of stuff, remember, if you see me touching my face, you get a bonus point. I'll just put in the word face. First round is going to be current affairs. Then there's a film round. Then it's the escapism round, specialist for this week. And then we're doing a round about it being the end of the month. Love the fact that Herbie's on the gin, Samo. Starting me on. Then the second half has got the homeschooling round, which is a lovely back to school theme. Then the housebound round, which is all about music. Then the bonus, what we're calling gaffer tape round, made famous last week. I'll explain more later. There's another Paul Hursty round, so you can get your violins out. And then we're finished tonight on the exercise round. But don't worry, you won't need to sweat that much. Everybody ready? Good luck. Oh, Carly's Tesco delivery has just turned up. What a nightmare.
She's always got an excuse.
Always got an excuse not to know. I'm only joking. Right, best of luck, everybody. If you're ready, eyes down. Here is round one. Okay, question one. Here we go. It's in the current affairs. You're seeing rainbows in windows everywhere at the minute. I want to know which colour should be on the innermost ring of that rainbow. Easy. So rainbows and windows everywhere in a minute, but which colour should be on the innermost ring of those rainbows? Okay, next up. Question two. Lots of artists are live streaming gigs at the moment, but in amongst it all, what has James Blunt offered to do? So lots of artists live streaming gigs. What has James Blunt offered? Slightly rephrase that. Lots of artists streaming live gigs. What has James Blunt offered? Evening, Jason Andrews. How are you, mate? Next up, question three. Eric Yuan is probably the businessman who's done the best out of COVID-19. What very useful service is he the founder of? Owen Lozin, even Owen. So question three in the current affairs round. Eric Yuan is probably the businessman who's done the best out of COVID-19. What very useful service did he found? By the way, everyone doing a very good job of not commenting their answers on the feed now. Well done. You all got burned last week, didn't you? Yeah. All right, question four. A man was stopped by police over the weekend on his way back from Coventry from Salford to pick up windows he'd bought on eBay. But what did the police find in the boot that wasn't there on the way up? That's question four. A man was stopped by police over the weekend on his way back to Coventry from Salford, where he'd bought windows on eBay. But what did they find in the boot that wasn't there on the way up? And look, yes, Jace was about to post an answer as a comment note. Pen and paper, proper quiz. I hope you would know that one, PC Andrews. Wasn't you, was it? Okay, question five. University College London produced a breathing aid that can stop patients having to go to intensive care, but which F1 manufacturer helped them make it? Sorry, Sergeant Andrews. Sorry.
Oh, get it right.
Might as well have called him private. So question 5, University College London produced a breathing aid that can stop patients having to go to intensive care. Which Formula One manufacturer helped them make it? And that's the question I want to know. Okay. Next up, question 6. In which famous landmark is NHS Nightingale being built? So I know, in which famous landmark is NHS Nightingale being built? Just gonna do a bit of tilting. There we go. Okay. Lovely. Gotta get the cream eggs prime position. Sorry, cream egg cakes. Sorry. So question 6 is which famous landmark is NHS Nightingale being built? Question 7. Billy Joe Armstrong was one of the stars who played for Fox's I Heart Living Room concert over the weekend, but which band is he in? Ian Walker, Carol Stoko joining us a bit later. Get your pens and papers out and get playing the quiz, but write your answers down, please. Don't comment on the group chat. So question 7, Billy Joe Armstrong was one of the stars who played for Fox's I Heart Living Room concert over the weekend. Which band is he in, please? That's question 7. Question 8. Thanks to Netflix, who is American Joe Exotic now better known as? So, thanks to Netflix, who is American Joe Exotic now better known as? Alright, don't you start. It's lucky you're not drinking, you start piping out answers after the second round. It's Lionel Richie!
I don't need to drink for that.
That's true, yeah. Question 9 then. Justin Timberlake and SZA's song, The Other Side, is taken from which movie sequel? Okay, that's question 8 in the current affairs round. Steve Carley, Ali McCall, don't worry if you're jumping in late, get these answers down and you can carry on with the rest of the quiz. So 9, Justin Timberlake and SZA's tune The Other Side is taken from which movie sequel? And question 10, what time of night are you likely to see Tom, Sophie, Julie or Hugh on your TV screens? That's question 10. So what time of night are you likely to see Tom, Sophie, Julie or Hugh on your TV screen? Hello, Matt Hodgkins. Hello, Mark Lessimore. Get a pen and paper out. Get writing down these. I'm going to run through the questions very quickly. This is the current affairs round, round 1. Stand by, they're coming flying at you. Question 1. With rainbows and windows everywhere, I want to know which colour should be on the innermost ring. Question 2. Loads of artists live streaming gigs. What has James Blunt offered? Question 3. Eric Yuan, most famous businessman at the moment. What very useful service did he found? Question 4 was about the man stopped by police coming back from Coventry to Salford when he bought windows. What did police find in the boot that wasn't there on the way up? 5. University College London produced a breathing aid. Which F1 manufacturer helped them make it? Matthew, you're not too late. There's another round coming up, mate. Don't worry. Let's put stay safe. Love that. Next one, 6. Which famous landmark is NHS Nightingale being built? 7. Billy Joe Armstrong was one of the stars of Fox's I Heart Living Room concert over the weekend, but which band is he in? Question 8. Thanks to Netflix, who is American Joe Exotic now better known as? Question 9. Justin Timberlake's tune The Other Side is from which movie sequel? And question 10. What time of night are you likely to see Tom, Sophie, Julie or Hugh on your TV screen? That's the full 10 for that round. Email me now, richard@giftedgab.co.uk if you like the picture round, and I'll ping out a few more. Next round coming up shortly, so if you're ready, pens and papers and all that sort of ting. Because it's the film round. So this week for the film round, I got Tom at Solar Century to help me out with this. Now, because he does film that goes on windows, which is good for sunlight, good for keeping the heat in, he's done some film quotes, but there's a little bit missing. So I'm going to read you the film quotes out with a blank missing. You just have to tell me for 1 point the rest of the quote, and for another point the film. Okay, so 20 points up for grabs in this round. So Here come the quotes. There's going to be a word missing or some words missing. I need what's missing and the film it's from. Okay? Good. Here we go. Question number 1. Start 'em easy. Mama always said life is like a... What? Oh, I touched my face again.
Oh, Cherry's got paper.
Oh, that's a start.
Well done. I hope you've got a pen.
No, that'll be next week. Question 1. Mama always said life is like a... What? Finish the quote and give me the film. Question 2. Here's looking at you. What? Okay. Quote number 2. Here's looking at you. What? Finish the quote. Give me the title of the film. Number 3. Toto, I've a feeling we're not in... What? Anymore.
Oh, I watched that on Saturday. On the telly.
Oh, Jace, yeah, everyone's posting face for every time I touch my face. You get a bonus point for it. Although they might just be doing it to get themselves bonus points. But then there's no prize, so it would be a bit silly. Question 3. Toto, I've a feeling we're not in... blank. Anymore. Fill in the blank, tell me the film. Oh. Maybe not by WhatsApp, though. Number 4. Bit harder. The quote is this. It's simple. We kill... blank. It's simple. We kill... blank. You can hear the bottles. Hello to your household. Glad to know we're keeping you entertained. Okay, next one, number 5 in the film quotes round. Number 5 is this. You can't handle the... Complete the quote, tell me the film. Number 5. You can't handle the... blank. Hello, Becky Farrow. Evening to you. So remember, 2 points per question here. 1 for completing the quote and 1 for getting the film. Okay, here's number 7. I need your clothes, your boots, and your blank. I need your clothes, your boots, and your blank. Question 8. There is no Dana, only blank. Ooh. This is number 8 in the film quotes. There is no Dana, only blank.
Hi, Chris Orr. I've just read your message.
I've just seen that. Oh, you're
Hope
all
you're all
right.
okay. Lots of love.
2 left in the film quotes round. Hello, Holly. Hello, Sonia.
Hey, Holly, babe.
All right. I thought you were working.
All right.
Okay. Here's number 9. This is the day you will always remember as the day you almost caught blank. It's number 9. Complete the quote. Give me the film. This is the day you will always remember as the day you almost caught.
God, these are hard.
Really? Okay, and number 10. Where we're going, we don't need blank. Where we're going, we don't need blank. Oh yeah, that's quite hard, isn't it? So we'll do it again. Here we come. Number 1, Mama always said life is like a blank. Number 2, here's looking at you blank. Quote number 3, Toto, I've a feeling we're not in blank anymore. Question number 4, it's simple. We kill. I'm going to give you an extra bit. It's simple. We kill the...
Maybe you need to do the accents, babe.
Well, there aren't many until this one. You can't handle the... Does that make a difference? I can't do number 6. Say hello to my little... Yeah, you know that. Number 7. I need your clothes, your boots, and your... blank. Question 8. There is no Dana, only... I'm not looking at my face for these because I'll get embarrassed. Number 9. So I'm not going to do it for number 9. This is a day you'll always remember as a day... No! This is the day you'll always remember as the day you almost caught. And number 10. Where we're going, we don't need... blank.
Sorry. Hi, Jason. Sorry. Many apologies.
Those are your film quotes. Thank you very much to Tom at Solar Century for doing them. Another call to email me if you want the picture round, remember? I'll tell you what to do with them. Just make sure you received it for the minute. I'll tell you what to do with them. Don't worry. Main thing is you got them. Okay, next round of this half is the escapism round. Basically about going on holiday. Okay. Well, kind of loosely based on going on holiday anyway. Here's number 1 in the escapism round. Name a terminal at Heathrow Airport. Winnie email is richard@giftedgab.co.uk. Send me an email, I'll send you the picture round. Question 1 in the escapism round. Name a terminal at Heathrow Airport. Question 2. What was the currency in Greece before the euro? Question 2. What was the currency in Greece before the euro? Oh, Phil Maiden's on. Hi, Phil. Okay. Question 3. Which airline's logo is a gold harp on a blue background? Which airline's logo is a gold harp on a blue background? Let me know.
Oh.
Were you going to say it then?
No.
Okay.
I was going to say something really stupid.
Probably best not to.
For a change.
Question 4. How many runways are there at Birmingham Airport? How many runways are there at Birmingham Airport? Okay, next question. In 1990, what colour were passport covers? In 1990, what colour were passport covers? Winnie, I said harp. And you know there's no Cornish accent there.
Behave, Wong.
Behave. Okay, question 6. In the famous line from the movie Airplane, Leslie Nielsen says on more than one occasion, and don't call me... what? In the famous line from the movie Airplane, Leslie Nielsen says on more than one occasion, and don't call me... what? Okay. Couple more questions left in the escapism round. Here they come. Basically all about going on holiday. Question 7. Which destination did the Venga Boys sing about holidaying to? Question 7. Which destination did the Venga Boys sing about holidaying to? Okay. Question 8. I want to know what's the time difference between London and New York. So the time difference between London and New York. Remember, write your answers down. Don't comment on the stream. And you get a bonus point every time you see me touch my face. You just comment on my face. Okay. Yes, right now. What's the time difference right now? Which is shorter from Heathrow? A direct flight to Moscow or a direct flight to Tenerife? 50-50 on that one. It's question 9. Which is shorter from Heathrow? A direct flight to Moscow or a direct flight to Tenerife? One more question in this round. And it's this, question 10. What do the pubs, the Red Lion at Gatwick, the Lion and Antelope at Manchester and the Crown Rivers at Heathrow all have in common? So what do the pubs, the Red Lion at Gatwick, the Lion and Antelope at Manchester and the Crown Rivers at Heathrow all have in common? And that is question 10. In the holiday escapism round. So here come the questions once more. Question 1 was name a terminal at Heathrow Airport. Question 2, what's the currency in Greece before the euro? Question 3, which airline's logo is a gold harp on a blue background? Question 4, how many runways are there at Birmingham Airport? Question 5, in 1990, what colour were passport covers? Question 6, the famous line from Airplane, Leslie Nielsen says on more than one occasion, and don't call me what? Question 7, where did the Venga Boys sing about holidaying to? Question 8, the time difference between London and New York right now. Question 9, which is shorter from Heathrow, a direct flight to Moscow or direct flight to Tenerife? And question 10, what do the pubs, the Red Lion at Gatwick, the Lion and Antelope at Manchester and the Crown Rivers at Heathrow all have in common? And no, Winnie, it's not that they all serve beer. It's a bit cleverer than that.
That's the kind of answer I'd put, Win.
So the picture round, remember, email me richard@giftedgab.co.uk. I can send that back to you. The picture round this week again is from good old Dave Dunbar at Purple Swan Photography. And basically because Dave has been at home all the time, he's been fiddling with his utensils. Namely the ones in the kitchen. So you'll notice there are 10 pictures. I didn't touch. Did I touch my face?
I can't.
When?
My monitor's too big.
Oh my god! They're all so many faces. Oh, the faces are everywhere. Oh dear. So yeah, to explain the. I almost did it again then. To explain the picture round, you've got 10 pictures there that Dave's taken of close-ups or certain angles of some of the utensils in his kitchen. You just have to tell me what those utensils are, but you'll notice at the top there are initials. And those are initials to help you with the answers. Not necessarily in the same order, but those initials and those answers do apply to those 10 pictures. Ruth, the email is richard@giftedgab.co.uk. Okay, right, one more round before we take a break, and it's a short one, only 5 questions in this one. Ruth just mentioned and put ear. Does that count? I suppose it does, doesn't it? Okay, touch my ear as well.
Spotted, babe.
Okay, here is question 1 and the end of the month round. Last one before we take a break. It's this. Number 1, including today, how many days have we had of 2020? Hi, Nat Peel. What do you think? Needs a chop, doesn't it? Yeah, I know. Okay. So question 1, including today, how many days have we had of 2020?
Richard@giftedgab.co.uk.
Yeah. Don't hear me whispering, baby. You're right by the mic. Oh, Dominic's watching. Bang, bang, bang. Okay.
Bang, bang, bang.
All right.
Here he is.
Question 2. According to the Met Office, on what date this year does spring end? So according to the Met Office, on what date this year does spring end?
Yeah, so I've been told, Mr. All.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not allowed though.
Hey, the invitation was there, but... question 3. Today also represents the birthday of Ewan McGregor. I want to know how old he is, please. Ewan McGregor's birthday today. How old is he? Okay, that's question 3. How old is Ewan McGregor? Question 4 and 5 are all about tomorrow, which nobody was thinking about, but is actually April Fool's Day. So I've gone back to last year for a couple of questions on April Fool's Day. Number 4. Who, on April Fool's Day last year, claimed they were releasing an app called Find My Brick? So that's the 4th question in our little end of the month round. Who on April Fool's Day last year claimed they were releasing an app called Find My Brick? Childish. And one more on April Fool's Day. This is question 5, last one of the round. Who announced on April Fool's Day last year that they would be creating a height verification feature for their app users? Oh, Coaster's birthday as well, lordy. Birthday for tomorrow. Question 5 in the end of the month round. Who on April Fool's Day last year announced they'd be creating a height verification feature for their app users? Requested by so many people apparently. So end of the month round. Question 1, including today, how many days have we had of 2020? Question 2, according to the Met Office, on what date this year does spring end? Question 3, Ewan McGregor celebrates his birthday today, but how old is he? Question 4, who on April Fool's Day last year claimed they were releasing an app called Find My Brick? And question 5, who announced on April Fool's Day last year that they were adding a height verification feature to their app? Those are the 5 questions in the end of the month round, and those are the questions for this first half. So, final chance, email me now, a few more to reply to here. It's richard@giftedgab.co.uk, and I'll send you the picture round. The picture round has a picture of some close-ups of some kitchen utensils, and right at the top it has a list of initials that represent the names of those utensils. You just need to give me the names of those utensils. Brick, Winnie, brick, with a B, not a B. Unbelievable.
I'm speechless.
Speechless. Okay, just sending out a few more of these emails. richard@giftedgab.co.uk. I'll attach the picture round for it. So basically, the initials at the top relate to the names of 10 kitchen utensils that are in the pictures. Just tell me what they're called, please. Basically, the initials are there as a bit of a help, so you can get the names. And that's your break. About 5-10 minutes to have a go at the picture round. I'm sending them out as quickly as I can. I'll get so rushed at one point that I will send someone one without an actual attachment, so let me know, because that's just how it goes. Oh, that was... Did you see that then? That was, I went to scratch my face. I genuinely got an itch. So can I do that? No bonus
Mika.
points for that one.
Say hi to Mika.
Oh, Mika.
Okay.
Oh.
Kygo.
Oh, Mika and Kygo. Mika's book is called Quiz. That is spooky. Hope it's a good book, Mika. And I hope it sends you to sleep. Because that's what Daddy wants.
So we can bang, bang, bang.
So we can bang, bang, bang.
Too many private. What's the phrase? Private.
In jokes.
In jokes.
No one
Too
likes
many
a quiz with in
jokes
jokes. No. So final call for the picture round. Just email me now, richard@giftedgab.co.uk. Sent as many of those as I can now. Gonna go for a final swig of the beer. And here's the rules on the picture round. So there are pictures of 10 utensils there. I just need you to name the utensils to help you. The initials of those names are at the top of the picture. Well, hopefully you've all got it. Hopefully you're all happy so far. So yeah, picture round. Just kitchen utensils, but to help you name them, the initials are in that box at the top of the picture round. Thank you, Dave at Purple Swan, for doing some rather nice photos of normal kitchen implements. I think he tweeted a couple of days ago, it might have been Monday, a few of the ones that didn't make the cut. And they didn't make the cut, but... For those of you interested, there is another gaffer tape round this week.
I hope it's masking tape.
That will particularly please Tim Race, my mate from BBC Hereford and Worcester, who will be delighted that there's more gaffer tape involved. One of his favourite things, apparently.
Nice.
When do we get the chocolate cream egg cakes out?
Half an hour ago.
Half an hour ago. Julia, Jupu. I need to send you the picture around. Here it comes. Stay there.
Carly Simon's brothers are.
Carly Simon's playing.
Carly Simon. Hi Simon as well.
Jack's on board. Jack, Mr. McCountry. Tell you what, Jack, seeing as I've got your email address here, I'll send you... Oh, no, I haven't. Jack, send me your email again, richard@giftedgab.co.uk, and I'll send you the picture around. But chop, mate.
Stuart, what do we have to do?
I think I've explained it. Yeah, I saw that. Hopefully.
Always someone.
Oh, no, I've just got to keep... Let me just check the rest of the email. Your Stoneman's on. Biscuit. How do you rate those, Biscuit? I don't like the look of them apples. Yeah, I haven't got those in your tin at Hereford and Worcester, have you? You should. They're amazing. So I'm going to give you a little bit longer on the picture round because not everyone's got it straight away. First request for Dave to be on the stream.
Who's that from?
Ali Orr.
Should we go and get him?
But he's never going to. I knew this would happen.
Just a little hello.
Are you working or taking guinea pig breaks?
I can multitask. I'm designing a reception desk at the moment and participating in the quiz.
Oh, well done,
and responding to your Facebook messages.
You are, your social media monitoring.
Doing your job for you. Yeah.
If I had a job at the moment, I'd have a comeback there, but I don't.
Yeah, where's my drink actually?
Did you want a drink?
Oh.
I thought you were on the fizzy.
Don't I ever want a drink?
I thought you were on the fizz. Fizzy.
That's your excuse. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't bought wine up. I bought every spirit except wine up this evening. If you're finished on the picture round, then ping us a note, because we'll crack on if everybody seems to be finishing on it. But I'm not going to go into.
Some of them have only give them a chance. Some of them have only just had it.
Well, it's not that hard, is it? Sarah Clark's watching. Oh, Sarah Matthews has finished the picture round. She's nailed it. Boom.
Boom.
Adam Law's stuck on number 2.
Boom.
We're going to start the second round in a couple of minutes' time. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes. It was going to be 10, but I've realised that filling and sitting here must be boring for everyone who's finished.
That's why I should go and get Dave. What does cherry mean? What do you mean, cherry? A musical interlude?
Well, I think she wants you to fill
the
spot.
No, not tonight.
Not tonight.
Too busy.
That was a face touch. Damn! That's what I needed a break for, was to go and touch my face like constantly for 2 minutes. Oh well. Few people still stuck on the picture round. I'll tell you what, whilst you are stuck on the picture round, I'll bring some of the lovely news from this week that you might have seen on Twitter last night. Quizzin from Home Live is teaming up with the awesome people, the heroes at St Richard's Hospice here in Worcester. And on Saturday, April the 11th, we're doing a nice big live virtual quiz where you can help raise some money for the great work that St Richard's do. So that's April the 11th. Quizzing from Home Live, teaming up with St Richard's Hospice, doing a big quiz. It's a Saturday night one as well, so plenty more of this to go around. And it would be awesome if you want to take part. I appreciate not everyone on here is from Worcestershire, so might not be aware of who St Richard's are and what they do. Hey, we've got time this week, look them up and just read up a little bit about their stories at the minute. We were supposed to have some bits and bobs going on with them obviously these last couple of weeks, so like loads of places they've had to kind of lock down, so if you can help by playing along with the quiz, big virtual quiz on Saturday 11th of April, I'll be hosting it. Be a bit like Quizzing from Home Live, really, same kind of thing, so it'd be ace if you can take part. And thank you St Richard's Hospice for asking me, because it gives me something to do. Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to leave it 1 more minute maybe before we start the second half off, alright? First round in the next half, in the second half, is the homeschooling round. Now, if those 2 words make you... don't worry. It's homeschooling, but with a bit of a back to school theme going on. So don't panic. Alright. Nice bit of throwback action in there. Throwbacks. That's what they used to call the retro songs on free radio. Don't know if they still do. I'm doing it because I've got an itchy nose. Don't comment, face. Okay, anybody still stuck on the picture round? You ready for me to move on? Because it's going to happen. Tim Race. Oh, Carly's to St Richard's nurse. Oh, ace.
Oh, that's good. Good on you, Carly.
Good on you, Carly. Well, looking forward to helping out with the quiz in a couple of weeks' time. Amazing. Yes, Lukey, the next round could be cool. Bet you remember this. That's a very good point. It's a little tip from the podcast. That one from the Leader X podcast. Ooh. Book was out last week, wasn't it? Amazing. Okay, here we go, everyone. I'm going to crack on with the next round, if that's cool with everyone. So we're into the second half. Hopefully the picture round went okay for you. Answers for that on the way, but we're going to start the second half with the homeschooling round. And here we go. Question 1. What am I? I'm white in colour and was a favourite of pencil cases in the 90s. I came in a bottle, a tape, or a pen form. So question 1. What am I? I'm white in colour. I was a favourite of pencil cases in the 90s and came in a bottle, tape, or pen form. Joe, which of these on? I miss standing next to you with an earpiece in your mouth, counting down from 10 at West Brom, Joe. I really do. Okay, question 2. It's a little bit of a maths question, but I hope you get it. I want you to please take the number of seasons that are currently available to watch of Stranger Things and multiply it with the members of Coldplay and add it to the number of times Ant and Dec have done Saturday Night Takeaway without a live studio audience. So question 2, I want you to first take the number of seasons currently available to watch of Stranger Things, multiply that with the number of people in Coldplay, the band, and then add the number of times Ant and Dec have done an episode of Saturday Night Takeaway without a live studio audience. I'll repeat it again in a minute, don't worry. Okay. Question 3. Which Hollywood star read the story Even Superheroes Have a Bad Day on CBeebies whilst he himself was playing a superhero? So which Hollywood star read the story Even Superheroes Have a Bad Day on CBeebies because he himself is a superhero, plays a superhero? All right. That's question 3. Question 4. Who was a drama and English teacher before going into stand-up comedy? So which stand-up was a drama and English teacher before going into stand-up comedy?
That really tall guy. Sorry. Little clue there.
Sexy. So that was question 4. Question 5. What was the name of the school that Zach, Kelly, Screech, AC Slater, and all the other cast of Saved by the Bell attended? So basically, what was the name of the high school in Saved by the Bell? That is question 5 in our homeschooling round. Question 6. It's multiple choice. Which of these bands went to school together? Is it A, Muse, B, One Direction, or C, Train? Remember, if you know the answer, those of you just joining us, pen and paper please, don't go putting it in the comments. Speaking to you, Ethan Williams. Mr. Tanner, and you as well. Write them down if you want to play. Nothing wrong with having a little go on one of the rounds, even if you're just dipping in. Question 6. Which of these bands went to school together? Muse, One Direction, or Train? Question 7 is inspired by cooking classes where you had to take your ingredients in and cook. I want to know which brand is most famously associated with golden syrup? AJ's watching. Hello, Mr. Johnson. Playing the quiz? I've asked you some questions before and got some very good answers, but we can't talk about that now. So, question 7 was a bit of a cooking class throwback. I just want to know which brand is most famously associated with golden syrup. All right, 3 questions left in this round. Another throwback one for you. Number 8. Who presented the ITV after-school hit Art Attack? Who presented the ITV after-school hit Art Attack? I love that. Ethan says, "Sit still, please. Your fidgeting is driving me yampy." I love the word yampy because I was fiddling with my pen because I can't touch my face. I wrote this round, Winnie Williams. Who else would have written it? So, question 9. It's one of my personal favourites. Stabilo Boss sold a classic pack of 4 what that came in orange, green, yellow and pink.
Ooh.
These were massive. Stabilo Boss is the brand. They sold a classic pack of 4 what that came in orange, green, yellow and pink.
Winnie, this is taking me back to Mrs. Clark's English class.
Winnie's straight away, yeah, I know that one. And you might know this one as well for question 10. Which PE bag must have for about half the school came in the sense O2, free spirit and dynamique? Okay, which PE bag must have for at least half the school came in scents that smelt O2, free spirit and dynamique. And that is question 10 in the homeschooling round. Slow. Alright. Did we drop out then? No, you're still live? Good.
Still alive.
Poor connection for a second there. Whew. So here's a quick recap of all the questions from the homeschooling round. Number 1, I am white in colour. I was a favourite of pencil cases in the 90s and came in bottle, tape or pen form. What am I? Question 2, the maths one. The number of seasons currently available to watch of Stranger Things. Multiply with the number of members of Coldplay and add number of times Ant and Dec have done Saturday Night Takeaway without a studio audience. Question 3, I wanted the name of the Hollywood star who read Even Superheroes Can Have a Bad Day on CBeebies Bedtime Story. He himself at the time was playing a Marvel superhero. 4, which stand-up was a drama and English teacher before going into stand-up comedy. 5, what was the name of the school in Saved by the Bell? 6, which of these bands went to school together? Was it Muse, One Direction or Train? 7, the cooking class 1, what brand is most famously associated with golden syrup? 8, who presented Art Attack on ITV? 9 was the Stabilo Boss question. Classic pack of 4 what that came in orange, green, yellow and pink. And question 10 was about the PE bag question for at least half the school. A PE bag must have that came in the sense of O2, free spirit and dynamique. There you go. Might have had a little broadband bump there for a second, but I think we're all still live and we're still here. Hope we are.
He hasn't, Winnie, but that's the kind of thing he does do.
So, that's that round. The next round is the housebound round. It's our music round. I'm going to play you 5 intros from songs that are basically about going nuts indoors, getting wound up, basically. So all you need to do is give me the artist and title behind the songs. I'm going to give you the first intro now. Here it is. Ooh. Okay. Artist and title behind that song, please. Next one. Sorry. Okay, that's number 2. Just need the artist and title in our housebound Going Nuts Indoors app. Everyone's been stuck indoors, going mental. Face, oh no, damn. Here's number 3 in this round. Ruth Ward. Hello, Mr. Paul Marcus, the PM. Evening, sir, the real PM. Haven't seen us in Epsom races, and that was a surprise. So we're into the housebound round. So I'm playing you an intro of a song that has something to do with being stuck indoors and all the effects of that. And this is number 4.
It's so hard not to feel.
I love that. Carly's now put we're having beer number 2 here when they're on squash 10 minutes ago.
Why not?
AJ, mate, you're welcome anytime. We're doing another one next Tuesday. But warm up with this one if you want. And number 5 in the housebound round. Here's the intro. What's the song? It's not a loop, just a long intro. Oh, okay. 5 in this round, that's all we're doing. So all you need to do is give me the artist and title. Here they come one more time. Number 1. Number 2. Okay, give me the artist and title for that. Here's number 3. Okay, here's number 4.
Oh, it's so hard not to.
And here's number 5. All related to being stuck indoors, going mental at the minute. That is the housebound round. Next up, it's the gaffer tape round. Now last week, if you missed it on the gaffer tape round, I put loads of gaffer tape over some of the ropey DVDs we have in our collection here in the house, and you had to guess what the film was with the gaffer tape on. Now since then there have been some frank discussions about the use of gaffer tape on various household items, so I've had to rejig things slightly and just put like white stickers on, because apparently the gaffer tape's too damaging and dirty. So I think it's still going to work, and I think you're going to do alright in this round, because this week's gaffer tape round is booze related.
Yay!
Thank you. So I've gaffer taped over the labels of some booze that we've got in the house. All you have to do is tell us what the bottle is. Which booze is it? Are you ready? Here's number 1. And this is actually quite heavy. We've not tapped into that a lot recently, have we? Okay, hopefully, there you go.
That's a giant sticker, it's not gaffer tape.
Yeah, because I said I couldn't have gaffer tape.
Yeah, no, but it's not masking tape. You're not going to be able to get that off without ripping that label off.
Don't worry.
Dear.
Here's number 2.
Oh. Masking tape. You need to use masking tape.
I have placed these on very carefully, don't worry. We'll see when the answers come round, won't we?
Good luck getting them off.
So there is, sorry about the light and ting, number 2. There you go, that's a better place to show it. Okay. Yeah, I will just have to buy more, I suppose, if this now has any labels. Okay, here is number 3. This is number 3 in the gaffer tape. Not really gaffer tape, should be masking tape round. Just tell me the brand of booze behind it, please. Oh God, the WhatsApp's going off. Okay, here comes number 4. Now, hold it back there so hopefully you can see it without too much of the reflection on it. I'd say that's probably the hardest one. So if you get that one, you're good, but you're an alkie. Okay, there is number 4. And finally, number 5. Easy! Oh no, some angry face emojis coming into this.
Yes, right, Carly, you did.
Yeah, they kind of get a cheat on that one because they got us that one.
It might not be that one though. That could be the second bottle.
Okay, so those are the 5 bottles in today's masking tape round. You just need to give me the brand behind them. So there's number 1 again. Okay. There's number 2.
I've got to get my poly rate book.
There's number 3. Here's number 4.
Dave in the dark.
Sorry, Dave. There's number 4. And here is number 5. Hopefully a good few clean sweeps on this round, I'm hoping. Alright? Good. Okay, that was this week's gaffer tape round. And here is the next round. It's another poor Hursty round, just like we did this week. This week it's entitled, Where's All the Work Gone? So here comes your first question. Back to the pen and paper, here we go. Now, I didn't get a chance to do the Herefordshire and Worcestershire Sports Partnership School Games this week. All I need you want to do is complete the name of this popular playground game, British blank. No bonuses for the flavour on the old round, AJ, I'm afraid. Too easy. So question 1, I was supposed to be doing the Herefordshire and Worcestershire Sports Partnership School Games this week, but canned. My question is, complete the name of this playground game, British what? Joel, you're doing the whole commenting with the answers, mate. Pen and paper, all day long, please. Question 2, supposed to be the Worcestershire Local Enterprise Partnership Conference today, which I was going to host, which means no breakout sessions about Worcestershire Parkway Station. All I want you to do is name another Parkway station in England. Oh no, the guinea pig's here.
He just wants to say hello to everyone.
No, because then everyone's going to want him and not me. There you go, Dave. Say hello. Right in the middle of the where's my work gone round. All that money that I need to do to keep you in hay, mate.
Oh.
Oh dear. Okay. Am I carrying on then? Have I got to do it with the...
He hasn't had a fuss all day.
Blatantly going to poo on me. So question 2. No LEP conference today, which means no breakout sessions about Worcestershire Parkway Station. Name another Parkway station somewhere in England, please. Okay. Go and wee on my leg. There you go. Co-host name is Dave. There you go. Right, question 3. Tomorrow was supposed to be the start of the West Bromwich Albion Baggies bike ride from Hull City to the Hawthorns. Gutted that's not happening. I just want to know, what's the distance to the nearest 10 miles, please? So from Hull City's KCOM Stadium to the Hawthorns in West Bromwich, to the nearest 10 miles, please. What's the distance? Driving distance, that is, by the way. The shortest one. Okay.
Oh, before he wheezes.
Oh, say goodbye, Dave. Say goodbye. There he goes. Oh, God. Okay.
She's bum. Okay.
Whew. Okay. Next question. The Worcester Warriors Golf Day was cancelled yesterday. It was going to be at the same Welsh venue that Barack Obama stayed at for the 2014 NATO summit. Name that venue. So the Worcester Warriors Golf Day cancelled yesterday, which we're going to be part of next month. But it's at the same Welsh venue that Barack Obama stayed in for the 2014 NATO conference. Name that venue, please. That is question 4 in this round. That, by the way, Tanker Reloaded is good. And question 5 in this round. I mentioned earlier, I've been asked to host a new one-off quiz for the brilliant charity St Richard's Hospice on April the 11th. I need to know, what star sign are you if you were born on April the 11th? Stewie Parker's in. Hello, Stewie. Have a go at a couple of questions and come back for it next week if you want. Nothing like a little Tuesday night quiz. So here are the questions again, very quickly for this round. Complete the name of this playground game, British what? Apart from Worcestershire Parkway, name one other parkway station in England. Question 3, what's the distance, the shortest driving distance between Hull City's KCOM Stadium and the Hawthorns at West Bromwich? Question 4, name the Welsh venue that Barack Obama stayed at for the 2014 NATO summit that the old Worcester Warriors Golf Day was supposed to be on. And question 5, if you're born on April the 11th, what star sign are you? Okay, there you go. 1 round left to go. And then we'll be getting all the answers, all right? 1 round left to go. I knew the guinea pig would be more popular. I forgot. Stu, it's a quiz, mate. Everyone can see your answer. Just write it down somewhere. I know you joined late. It's all right. Now, this next round and the final round of tonight's quiz is all about famous exercises. There's quite a few of them knocking around at the minute. And a lot of us thinking about getting into exercise, or having to because we've got nothing else to do. So you're going to have to identify these famous exercises. All right, here we go. Number 1. Who am I? Sustaining fame has been easy for me. Probably helps that I'm in your living room at 9:30 every morning. So, number 1. Who am I? Sustaining fame has been easy for me. It probably helps that I'm in your living room at 9:30 every morning at the minute. Who's the famous exerciser? What have you got?
What? Boring.
Okay. Number 2, who am I? I'm probably most famous for my colourful lycra and ability to motivate anyone. My real name is Derek Errol Evans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So in the exercises round, I want to know, who am I? I'm probably most famous for my colourful lycra and ability to motivate anyone. My real name is Derek Errol Evans. But what am I better known as? Question number 3. Who am I? I'm a former athlete from New Zealand and my fitness program is famous all over the world. I'm responsible for getting the grit between your teeth and busting out a HIIT class. Who am I? I'm a former athlete from New Zealand. My fitness program is famous all over. I'm responsible for getting the grit between your teeth and busting out a HIIT class. Question 4 in the famous exercises round. I'm the first lady of the fitness program. As Hollywood fame wasn't enough, it turns out I'm quite fond of getting the lycra on. Okay. I'm the first lady of the fitness program. As Hollywood fame wasn't enough, turns out I'm quite fond of getting the lycra on. Keep your ears out for all the clues. Question 5. Despite the shows I'm known for hosting, there's never been anything big about me apart from helping people drop the pounds. Who am I? So exercises round. Who am I? Number 5. Despite the shows I'm known for hosting, there's never been anything big about me apart from helping people drop the pounds. Tell you what, at that point you can have a little break where I go to the loo. I'll do it for 20 seconds. Sorry, dead air's a crime. Dead air is an absolute crime, but no, you couldn't hear that. Right, question 6 then in the exercises round. Who am I? I'm normally an actor on the cobbles, but recently I've tried helping daytime TV viewers with some meditation. So that's number 6 in the exercises round. I'm normally an actor on the cobbles, but recently I've tried helping daytime TV viewers with some meditation. Okay, number 7. You got that? Number 7. Who am I? I was all about the hip and thigh diet back in the late 80s. And eventually, all my exercise work picked me up a CBE. So this is number 7. Who am I? I was all about the hip and thigh diet back in the late 80s. And eventually, all my exercise work picked me up a CBE. Okay, 3 to go. Last 3 questions of the entire quiz. Who am I? Number 8. I think people were surprised that I did this before and after workout DVD, especially as I'm most famous for being a butcher on primetime BBC. Didn't intend that to rhyme, but it sounded cool, didn't it? So number 8, who am I? I think people were surprised that I did this before and after workout DVD, especially as I'm most famous for being a butcher on primetime BBC. Yeah, I'm more partial to a ribs and wings diet. Oh yeah. Okay, number 9, who am I? I'm showing you how gals up north do it, making sure you keep fit. It's a famous exerciser. Who is it? Showing you how the gals up north do it, making sure you keep fit. Who's that? Famous exerciser. And number 10, the last one. Who am I? My brand new You DVD in 2016 was a wee bit popular, showing that GMB shouldn't have a bad effect on my BMI. Who's that? Number 10. My brand new You DVD in 2016 was a wee bit popular, showing that GMB shouldn't have a bad effect on BMI. Right, very quickly run through these last ones because we want to get on with marking the answers and get to bed and all that rubbish. So number 1, I said, who am I? Sustaining fame has been easy for me. Probably helps that I'm in your living room at 9:30 every morning. Number 2, I'm probably most famous for my colourful lycra and ability to motivate anyone. My real name is Derek Errol Evans. Number 3, I'm a former athlete from New Zealand and my fitness program is famous all over. I'm responsible for getting the grip between your teeth and busting out a HIIT class. 4, I'm the first lady of the fitness program. As Hollywood fame wasn't enough, turns out I'm quite fond of getting the lycra on. 5, despite the shows I'm known for hosting, there's never been anything big about me, apart from helping people drop the pounds. Number 6, I'm normally an actor on the cobbles, but recently I've tried helping daytime TV viewers with meditation. 7, I was all about the hip and thigh diet back in the late 80s, and eventually my exercise work picked me up a CBE. 8, I think people were surprised I did the before and after DVD. I'm most famous for being a butcher on the primetime BBC. Number 9, I'm showing you how girls up north do it, making sure you keep fit. And number 10, my brand new You DVD in 2016 was a wee bit popular, showing that GMB shouldn't have a bad effect on my BMI. And that is the end of the quiz. Answers coming up shortly. Answers on the way. I'm celebrating. Ooh. Pre-made cake, mate. Sorry. How is that even legal? That's unreal.
Oh my god.
Less than a minute to the answers. Oh my word. My word. Right, you ready with all your answers, please? Hope you found this one a little bit easier than last week. Who knows? We'll find out. Okay. Here we go then. Answers to all of the questions coming up. So, we'll start with the first round we got you off and underway with, and that was current affairs. So I said, rainbows in windows everywhere. What colour should be on the innermost ring? You should have violet. Question 2. Lots of artists streaming live gigs. What has James Blunt offered to not do one? Not going to do a live gig. Eric Yuan is the founder of Zoom. Question 4. A man stopped by police over the weekend on his way back from Coventry to Salford. He picked up windows, but in the boot, the police found his wife. She was alive, but she had to sit in there because of the windows. Question 5. UCL produced the breathing apparatus along with F1 manufacturer Mercedes. That's question 5. Question 6. A famous landmark, HMS Nightingale, is being built, is in Excel, London. 7. Billy Joe Armstrong is from the band Green Day. Okay. Question 8. Joe Exotic is now better known as Tiger King on Netflix. Question 9. Justin Timberlake and SZA's The Other Side is taken from the Trolls World Tour movie. And question 10. The time of night you like to see Tom, Sophie, Julie and Hugh on is 10 p.m. They all host the 10 o'clock news on either ITV or BBC. Tom Bradbury, Sophie Rayworth, Julie Etchingham or Hugh Edwards. Winner. So answer to question 10 was 10 p.m. Okay. Next one was the film round with the quotes. First quote, number 1. Mum always said life is like a box of chocolates. 1 point. Forrest Gump. 2 points. Well, 1 point each. Question 2. Here's looking at you, kid, from Casablanca. 1 point for kid, 1 point for Casablanca. Question 3. Toto, I've a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. From The Wizard of Oz. Number 4. It's simple. We kill the Batman. The Batman, sorry. From The Dark Knight. Question 5. You can't handle the truth. From A Few Good Men. Question 6. Say hello to my little friend. That's from Scarface. Question 7. I need your clothes, your boots and your motorcycle. From Terminator 2. Question 8.
Oh, can you do that again, babe, please?
What? I need your clothes, your boots and your motorcycle.
Yeah.
From Terminator 2. That was number 7. Number 8. There is no Dana, only Zool. Zool. Doesn't matter how you spell it, but it was from Ghostbusters. Number 9. This is the day you will always remember as the day you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. It's from Pirates of the Caribbean. Just Pirates of the Caribbean is enough. And question 10. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Do the impression.
From Back to the Future. Where we're going, we don't need roads. There we go. Might be Back to the Future 2, but I'll take Back to the Future because it's just for fun. Okay, the escapism round. What about holidays? Ready? Question 1. Here's the answer. I said name a terminal at Heathrow Airport. You could have 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. Easy. Question 2. What was the currency in Greece before the euro? It was the drachma. Don't worry about how you spelt it because I can't see it. Question 3. The airline with a logo who has a gold harp on a blue background. It's Ryanair. Question 4. How many runways at Birmingham Airport? The answer is 1. Number 5. I said in 1990, what colour were passport covers? The answer is burgundy. It changed by then, changed in 88. Question 6. Famous line from the movie Airplane. Leslie Nielsen says on more than one occasion, and don't call me Shirley. Question 7. Where did the Venga Boys sing about holidaying to? Ibiza. Question 8. Time difference between London and New York right now. It's 5 hours and London is ahead. Question 9, which is shorter, I said, from Heathrow to Moscow or Heathrow to Tenerife. It's Moscow. Moscow shorter, 3.5 hours. Tenerife, 4 hours 15. And question 10, the pubs Red Lion at Gatwick, Lion and Antelope at Manchester, and the Crown Rivers at Heathrow. The answer I'm looking for here, the thing they have in common, they're all Wetherspoons. Okay. Next up is the end of the month round. So I said including today, how many days have we had of 2020? The answer is 91. According to the Met Office, on what date does spring end this year? It's June 19th. Question 3. Ewan McGregor today, how old is he on his birthday? He is 49. Oh, sorry, Sarah, on the pub one, if I cut out, the answer is they're all Wetherspoons. Had to have that they're all Wetherspoons. So question 4 and end of the month round. On April Fool's Day last year, people who released an app called Find My Brick, Lego. I should actually come up with that. And question 5, on April Fool's Day last year, the app that announced they'd be creating a height verification feature as an April Fool was Tinder, because too many people were lying about their height. I know. Right then, let's give you the answers to the picture round. Which I have here. Right, let me just open it up to check everything lines up with it. You're right there. Musical interlude at the end would be lovely. Okay, so number 1 in the picture round, potato masher. Using up the initials PM. Next up, number 2. This is the one that most people struggled on. Use up the initials OP because it's an orange peeler. Orange. Put it on your finger and use it to peel the orange. Right, number 3. That is an egg yolk separator. EYS. As long as you get the name of these, you get the point. Question 4 is the screw top opener. Number 5 on the picture round is the knife sharpener. Number 6 is the apple corer. 7 is the ice cream scoop. 8 is the tongs. 9. Ooh, 9. So you've got 2 left here now. Oh, hang on. Why's my screen frozen? That's no good, is it? So 9 is... Sorry.
Right there.
It's freezing on me. Oh, it's the egg slicer. I know you were shouting that at me. Sorry, 9 is the egg slicer. And then 10 is the garlic crusher. Point each for those. So potato masher, orange peeler, egg yolk separator, screw top opener, knife sharpener, apple corer, ice cream scoop, tongs, egg slicer and garlic crusher were the ones you wanted on the picture round. Moving on to the home schooling round then. Answer number 1, what am I? Tipp-Ex. Bottle tape or pen form, it's Tipp-Ex. Oh, touch my face again. Number 2, so I need to take the number of current seasons available to watch of Stranger Things. 3, multiply that with the number of members of Coldplay. 5, gives you 15. And added by the number of times Ant and Dec have done an episode of Saturday Night Takeaway without a live studio audience. 2, the answer you should have is 17. Question 3, the Hollywood star who read the story Even Superheroes Have a Bad Day on CBeebies was Chris Evans. Captain America. Question 4, the stand-up who was a drama and English teacher before going into comedy was Greg Davies. Question 5, the name of the high school in Saved by the Bell was Bayside High. Yes. Question 6. The band that went to school together was Muse. Question 7 from cooking class. The brand most associated with golden syrup is Lyles. Lyles. Number 8. Who presented ITV's Art Attack? Neil Buchanan. Edge. Number 9. The Stabilo Boss question. Orange, green, yellow and pink. Highlighters. And question 10, the PE bag must have, and at least half of the PE bags at school, with O2, Free Spirit and Dynamique, was Impulse. Lovely. Right, let's do the music round then, shall we? Let's do the housebound round. All these songs are related to being stuck at home or going crazy. First one, Crazy by Seal. Next one. Basement Jacks, Where's Your Head At? Next one. That is DMX with Lose My Mind. Next one, the short one. Crazy by Britney Spears, or You Drive Me Crazy with the brackets. In fact, I think I might want that. In fact, yeah, if you only put Crazy, only a point for Britney. To get the full points, needs to be You Drive Me Crazy. All right, remember, point for artist, point for title here. And the last one. This is Locked Up by Akon. All right? Right, next up it's the gaffer tape round. And I've got to carefully take the tape off these whilst proving to my other half that it won't remove the labels underneath. Wish me luck.
Ah, Lordy.
Here's the answer to number 1. Baileys. Well, I don't know if you got Baileys. Labels came off perfectly, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, well done.
Yep. Number 2. Well, I don't know if you got Disaronno. Number 3. Oh. I'm only joking, but I knew that would get you out of your seat straight away. It's a bit of Whitley Neal Gin. Whitley Neal Gin. There you go. Next one, number 4. Archers. Who got that was Archers, and now who really wants some with a bit of lemonade? And number 5, probably the easiest one out of the lot, Gordon's Gin. So the answers you needed were Baileys, Disaronno, Whitley Neal, Archers, Gordon's. And those were your alcohol bottles that starred in this week's gaffer tape round. Well done, everyone. How are we doing? Okay, next round. 2 rounds left to mark. First answer to the next round, which is Where's All the Work Gone? The Paul Hursty round. I said complete the name of this playground game. It's British Bulldog. Number 2, another Parkway station you needed to name me apart from Worcestershire. You could have had Aylesbury Vale, Bodmin, Bristol, Buckshaw, Coleshill, Didcot, East Midlands, Hadnam and Tame, Horwich, Liverpool South, Luton Airport, Oxford, Southampton Airport, Stratford-upon-Avon, Sutton, Tame Bridge, Tiverton, or Warwick-Whittlesford. This train will be made up of 3 carriages. Any of those count as a Parkway answer. They're the ones in England. Hello. Next up, no Baggies bike ride starting tomorrow. We were going from the Cacom, Hull City to the Hawthorns to the nearest 10 miles. It's 141 shortest driving distance. So 140 is the answer you needed. No points are around, just 1 point for 140. Next up, Warriors Golf Day was cancelled. It was going to be at the Welsh venue that Barack Obama stayed at for the NATO summit in 2014. Celtic Manor. Gutted we're not going there. And the star sign you were if you were born on April the 11th for question 5, Aries. Okay, last one. Here we go. Fire through these to hopefully get you some good scores. Number 1, the answer was Joe Wicks. Number 2, the answer, Mr. Motivator. Number 3, the answer was Les Mills. Number 4, Jane Fonda. Number 5 was Davina McCall. Number 6, you could either have Ken Barlow or Bill Roach. Don't mind which. Number 7, Rosemary Connolly. Number 8, Charlie Brooks, who was Janine Butcher. Yes, that was the Butcher clue. Number 9, Charlotte Crosby off of Geordie Shore. And number 10, Lorraine Kelly. And there you have it. Now I hope you did alright. It's time to start totalling, please, and telling me how you got on. So remember your team name that you might have got down earlier, and your team name was somewhere you virtually called this week, plus your favourite isolation snack. And now you can give me your score. Put them in the comments below. Let's see how you got on. I think Tim Race won last week's quiz. How did you get on tonight, please? I want to get a pen and paper, write these down, try and get a winner. Still toning it all up at the minute. Remember, it was a point for the artist, point for the title in the music round. Remember, and a point for completing the quote, and a point for getting the film in the film round. Let's see what you got, please. From the Algarve Banana Cake, 61 at the Crooks. Nice. Ruth McCall, 49. Tim Race, 59. You've been beaten by the Algarve Bananas so far with 61. Lucy Barker's got 63. Tom got 67, but then you did come up with a film round, Tom. Lucy, 63. Sarah Matthews, 58. Strong. Sarah Cope, the Tring Teasers, 54. Love that name. Cherry got 33. Stu Candle got 65. That's our top one at the minute. 65. Tom, Pingriff Golf and Snappy Snaps, 59. 58 for the Queensland Boosters. Good work. The South Sea Hobsnobs. 67 for the South Sea Hobnobs.
Hey, come on.
At the top so far, the Kynance Galaxies, 49. The Surbiton Wagon Wheels, hello to you. And then Winnie just puts 56. The Tower Dreft Popcorn, 62. Very close. Good work. AJ Mills, Guildford Chocolate Nuts, 61. Oh. 65 still with the Cantles. They did just put their team name. Oh, not the wooden spoon again. I don't think for the Malaysia Toblerones for Andrew Bulwell Fox. Chris Orr got 59 and didn't do the picture round. Strong, mate. The Porchester Blonkers, 55. Good on you, Si Haswell. The Moldova Mini Cheddars, 61. Strong. The Droitwich McCoys, 51. Julia, our grand 40 with no cheating. The Manchester Mofos, 62. Strong, Samo. Well done. Love that. Okay, well done, everyone. I think with 65, it goes to the Surbiton guys.
Really? The Cantles?
Yeah, the Cantles got 65. Very impressive. With so many people close, up and around the 60s. Doesn't really matter what you got. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed Dave making an appearance and me and Soph almost falling out over masking tape again. We'll do it all again next week, shall we? Next Tuesday. We'll do it 7:30. Same place. Different rounds. And if you want to get involved in being in a round, being the subject of a round like Solar Century or Dave Dunbar Photography was, then email me richard@giftedgab.co.uk and tell me about you and your business, and we'll somehow weave you on in. Was there a 67? Did Carly Luke get a 67? They might have done, you know, actually.
There.
Typical.
Who's won then?
I think Carly and Luke won.
Aye.
think the South Sea one's won it. South Sea won it was 67.
Oh, South Sea versus Surbiton.
South Sea versus Surbiton was very close. Look, a massive thank you, everybody.
Well done.
Really love doing that. It is great fun. So look, more masking tape round next week. Obviously, more of everything.
You
else.
never use masking tape.
Don't use masking
if you
tape.
would use masking tape, it would be a lot easier.
All right, okay, gaffer tape round, whatever you want to call it. We're doing it again next Tuesday, but also don't forget as well, there's St Richard's Hospice quizzes on the 11th of April, where Quizzin from Home Live will team up with St Richard's Hospice and we'll do some great stuff, raising a bit of money for charity at the same time as well. And it'll be all good. So thank you for asking me to do that, guys. I'm going to build up to that now. Next week's quiz will be Tuesday at 7:30. A well-earned cheers. This is awesome, by the way. And see you next time, all right? Say bye-bye.
Bye.